Good afternoon, everybody. To our class for uh, welcome back to our class for English 10-2 class because everybody it's very important that you make sure you be here on time every day. It's very important. Attendance is the most important thing that everybody needs to make sure that attendance is here and everything is here. And I'm gonna be going through the module overview of what how this curriculum is and what marks are gonna be, and it's very serious kind of course. So, unit overview. We cannot go to the country, for the country's well brings no peace. Introduction. In the first unit of the module, students are introducing to many of the foundational skills, practices, and routines that they build upon the strengthen throughout the year. Close reading, annotating, text and evidence-based discussion, and writing. Students make connections across three texts as they explore how authors draw upon the transform source material in the development of central ideas. Students analyze how authors shape, refine, and transform share central ideas as they read three related poems: Christopher Marlowe poem and The Passionate Shepherd to His Love, Sir Wallet, Critical Reply, and William Carlson Williams. This unit introduces students to these poets in the conversation and encourages students to make connections across all three texts. Students consider the choices each author makes, with a focus on how each author shapes and refines central ideas shared by all three texts. As students read, discuss, and write about all three poems, they examine how poets structure a text and the effect of specific words choices on meaning and tone. Students learn to incorporate domain-specific vocabulary about poetry in their verbal and written response. Students are assured from the end of the unit assessment. At the end of the unit, students craft a multi-paragraph response analyzing how Williams draw upon the transforms a central idea established by Marcolo. So at the end of unit, we're gonna have a unit exam. So our first unit exam will be on next Wednesday, and it will be February. No, next Thursday, February the 11th, 2021. That'll be our first unit exam because the first unit has 7 lessons. We're gonna be going each day one lesson. So today I'm gonna be going into lesson one, and tomorrow I'll be doing lesson two, and every day we're gonna be doing a lesson. And by next Thursday, we can have a unit exam on on the whole unit. So make sure you're here that day because there will be a unit exam on this lesson and this unit. So literacy and skills. Read closely for textual details. Annotate text to support comprehension and analysis. Engage in productive evidence-based discussion about the text. Collect and organize evidence from text to support analysis in writing. Make claims about and across text using specific text textual evidence. Develop and incorporate domain-specific vocabulary in written and verbal response. Use vocabulary strategies to define unknown words. Paraphrase and quote relevance evidence from the text. Write information text to convey complex ideas. Use rubric and checklists to self-assessment of participation to discussion. Unit assessment. Students participate in reading and discussion, write informally in response, text-based prompt, and participate in evidence-based discussions. Students write a formal multi-paragraph response to the following promote. How, how does a shared central idea develop over the three poems from this unit? This is an example. In this first lesson of the unit and module, students begin their units-long exploration of the dialogue between Christopher Marlowe, author of pastoral poem, The Passionate Shepherd to his love, and Sir Walter and Williams, two poets who wrote response to Marlowe's poem. In this lesson, students read the first two standards, Christopher Marlowe, the passionate shepherd to his love, in which shepherd invites his love to come live with him in the beautiful countryside. Students listen to the masterful reading of the poem in its entirety and review and practice their annotation skills. Students then analyze the title and the first two of the poem, considering how Marlowe introduces a central idea of his poem. In this lesson, students continue their exploration of Marlowe, the passionate shepherd to his love. Students read 3 to 6 of the poem, in which the shepherd tries to convince his love to accept his initial invitation. Students analyze the shepherd's promise to his love, focusing on the commutative impact of Marlowe, imaginary of the meaning and the tone of his poem. In this lesson, students begin their exploration of Sir Walter. In this lesson, students consider the full text of Marlowe, the passionate shepherd to his love, the Raphaelite shepherd. Students develop understanding of the relationship between the central ideas of these two poems in the preparation to the end of the unit assessments as they discuss the text both in small groups and a whole class. I can continue reading on and on, but I'm not going to waste my time because I have the first lesson that I want to be going through today. And it's very important to watch all the videos of the lessons because that's what this whole unit is all about, and making sure that you do your part. So, introduction of the first lesson. In this first lesson of the unit, unwatchable students begin the long exploration dialogue between Christopher Marlowe and the passionate poem. Assessment: students learning and assessed quickly. Right at the end of the lesson, students respond to the following: promote citing textual evidence to support analysis, inference drawn from the text. Vocabulary. So make sure that you memorize all the vocabulary words because every unit exam you're gonna have a vocabulary words. And on February the February 12th it will be our unit exam, and February the 24th it will be our module 1 exam. So you're gonna be, because the first module has 3 units, so those 3 units you're gonna be tested on February the 24th. On next Thursday you're gonna be tested only on unit 1. So make sure that you watch the videos, you're doing the homework every day and taking it very seriously, because these videos are not for entertainment, they're for you to pay attention and learn from them. So I'm going to be going into the first homework lesson so everybody is able to do it. Um, and I will assign homework every day, so every day there will be regular homeworks that are going to be due. So make sure you do those homework. So activity 1, introduction of the lesson. Begin of the outline the goals for this module, and unit 1 explains to students that the first module of the year focuses on developing their ability to read closely and to use evidence from what they read in the writing and discussion. The focus of this unit is to reduce these skills in exploration of the conversation among 3 poets: Christopher Marlowe, Sir Walter Raffaello, and William Carlos Williams. The conversation in the response to Marlowe's poem, The Passionate Shepherd to His Love. So we're going to be reading that. Why it's like this? Anyone you want to be Now we're going to be moving on to lesson 2. Maybe lesson 2 will be much better to teach it. There's nothing to read here, so I'm saying hopefully I'm going to find something to read here. You know what? I'll have to print the unit workbook so we can read it, because we don't have the unit workbook. So I'll print that because not everything's uploading Google Classroom. I did not print out module, so the unit itself. The unit has to be printed so we can go over it. Just want to open it, look at it. Honestly, anything has to do with the reading, so. I'm sorry that I'm taking people's time away, because this time is really valuable in every way, and I did not print it yet. Let's see if it has. I'll print the unit. I'm not going to print the module, because the unit is easier if I just print the unit. The unit one. The unit is makes sense. I want the workbook. Oh, there's no workbook.